Hey guys, how we doing today?
Morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Okay, the winner of our Tom Hanks poll is Philadelphia.
Yeah, did not see that coming. I honestly assumed it would be one of the two big rom-coms with Meg Ryan, and they were both close. They were 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But Philadelphia, a movie I'm kind of embarrassed I've never seen, actually won the poll.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're both fans of Silence of the Lambs. Jonathan
Right.
Demme's wasn't his first film, but it was it's definitely the film that I think kind of blew him up a little bit. Obviously, it
For
won
sure.
a slew of Oscars.
Yeah, including him for director,
Yep.
right?
And this is the follow-up. I think it comes 2 years afterwards. Obviously, Tom Hanks' first Oscar win.
Yeah, he had just really blown up from Big.
Yeah.
Right before this, he got a lot of love for Big as oh wow, this guy's actually, because he been mostly a comic actor,
Sure.
Exclusively.
Yeah.
Bosom Buddies, the TV show, was a sitcom that really launched his career, and then a slew of comic movies before Big, which was also a comedy, but really kind of stretched and showed his versatility a little bit.
Yeah.
And then this is the one that people were like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
I remember people were completely blown away the fact that Tom Hanks, I don't even know if he was first choice for this movie. Maybe he was. I don't know the background of the movie, but I mean, obviously he absolutely destroyed this, which led into Forrest Gump, and
Yeah.
got him his second Oscar.
Yeah, and obviously he had a legendary run. I think even starting before this movie. I mean, like you mentioned, the comedy films he did were huge hits. Like I said, I'm familiar with the middle of the run. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because who isn't? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, when we did the polls, we obviously
Yeah.
The Green Mile and
Yeah, of course.
Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan, films we've clearly seen, and everyone's seen,
Sure.
aren't going to be on that poll. But
And as
man,
for this channel, there's a lot of movies that we just miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm excited to check this movie
yeah,
out.
I mean, watch The Breakfast Club because we've never
Yeah,
seen The
you know what I
Breakfast
mean?
Club.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
somehow that had escaped both of
Great
us.
point. So I'm curious to see this. Like I said earlier, Hanks. I haven't seen a lot of his comedic work. This is not a comedy, but it's earlier in his career, so I'm excited to see this, especially since I'm a big Forrest Gump fan.
Yeah, and we're going to do a Denzel poll in the future, and I mentioned it because
Yeah.
Denzel's the other person I know of is in this film. I had a friend that loved this movie. He was gay. This was a really big deal at the time, for obvious reasons. And he had the soundtrack that he played all the time. So I've never seen the movie, but I know the soundtrack pretty well.
Okay.
Springsteen won an Oscar for original song for this.
I think I knew this. Yeah.
For I think the song's either called Philadelphia or Streets of Philadelphia. Sorry. I love the song. And I think Neil Young had a big hit off of the soundtrack of this too.
Oh wow! I like
Right?
Neil Young.
I know,
like
right?
Neil Young.
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember anything else that's on it.
I've seen a few clips, just from like the Oscars when they do like their, whenever they're about to announce the best actor, they
Sure.
do like highlights of old movies. So
Right.
excited to see this movie with some context now. You know what I mean?
And this is definitely, and someone pointed out on Patreon on the poll, it's definitely a movie of its period. So there's going to be some it's like early 90s when the AIDS epidemic was still like fairly confusing to some people.
Sure.
Obviously, gay people being out and proud was confusing to a lot of people, or they didn't get it, or weren't ready for it, however you want to put it. So it may feel a little pedantic now, but obviously at the time it's a completely different story as far as like, hey guys,
So I've read Angels in America.
I've not.
Before I switched my major, I was a theater major very briefly, and I got to read it. And so, interesting time
Sure.
in our history. You know what I mean? And I think
Not a great one.
no, not a great one at all.
There were some baby steps through the time period,
But
for
obviously,
sure.
lots of great art and
Yeah.
cinema and TV has come out of it, and music. So I'm very interested to see this movie.
Right. And I think, obviously Tom Hanks is a straight man, but gets an awful lot of credit for his Oscar acceptance speech. I remember it was really big for this
See the
movie.
speech.
Yeah, I have as well. For I don't know what even the right word to use is given the time period. Normalizing, I guess. Like it's okay not to be a bigot, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know how
weird
best to
how-
put that. Yeah.
How that was it's only like 30 years ago. you know what I mean?
I know,
You know
but
what
it
I mean?
seems like the world's completely different. Like,
Yeah.
thank God, attitudes about sexuality and people with AIDS and gender and all other things have changed so fast. It's like awareness because of things like this has been like such a huge shift. From because I remember growing up when I was a kid, people were like, You know, there was in my high school. I don't know about yours. In my high school, when I was growing up, there was not one person who was out. Not one. Same. And you know that was not really the case, right?
Same.
I went to a pretty big high school, suburban high school. There is no way there were no gay students in the school, but you wouldn't know it because nobody was out. For good reason. Like, I guarantee the bullying would have been insane.
When I was in high school, it was the opposite. It was a small high school, and it was a little further on. I mean, which is sad to say that, like, we were past all this when I was in high school. And still, no, but not a single person wanted to say anything.
Of course. Because God.
And I'm friends with people that have come out afterwards, but in high school, for some reason, it's just
you're just not allowed to be you.
It's ridiculous.
It is. I mean, kids are kids, but I think it had more to do with their parents. But that's
of course,
just me, right?
Of course,
like, you are what you learn.
Yeah.
All right, we should go and get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us. Give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balazs Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surigunda Varapu, Torgeir Linkstad, Weird Magic, Rare Panda 47, and Jamie Morgan. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for being here with us.
Yes. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind, hit the like button for us. Please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. You will have to sync and watch on your own source material on Patreon. You're only going to see and hear us due to copyright law.
Yes.
All right, Patreon subscribers, welcome back and thank you for voting. Let us begin Philadelphia in 3, 2, 1.
And knowing Demi, this is going to be shot so well.
Oh, of course.
Jason
Always
Robards
is, yeah. Jason Robards.
Yeah. I think these are actual Philadelphia natives. I really do.
Yeah, it looks like they're just filming the city.
Defined by Webster's as harmless.
I know what it means, may I? Thank you.
Right in the camera.
Yeah.
But I don't believe you've proven irreparable harm.
Not yet, Your Honor.
Not yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm on Tom's side yet.
Right.
that argument, anyways.
Yeah.
Would you like sugar or sweet and low? I said, do I look like I should be on a diet?
Hi, Doc.
Your blood work came back this morning. I'm gonna come back in a few minutes and talk to you about it. All right?
I'll be right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think he's already HIV positive.
Okay.
Gonna have to start looking for veins in your feet, sweetheart.
Patience start rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already sick.
Heavy.
Yeah.
This is a settlement agreement. The red line copy's on your desk. You need me in there?
No, 6:30. Go home.
So he's a nice guy to work with.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hi, darling. Well, what does Dr. Gilman say?
Dr. Gilman says I am fine.
Yeah.
Great.
Mom, more importantly, how are you?
Oh.
I'm fine.
This is going to be rough.
Yeah. We watch a lot of films that make us cry on this channel.
Charles wants to see you upstairs.
I was just about to take a break.
Good meeting or bad meeting?
And don't allow my close personal relationship with Bill Wright, Sanders Systems CEO, to influence your answer in any way.
Rodney Bailey. Couldn't find his way around copyright law with a map.
the
Look at that shot.
It's a different feel. It's the same kind of shot, but a completely different feel that it creates from Silence of the Lambs.
It's like staring into your soul.
Yeah.
Senior Associate, Andrew Beckett.
Yes! Yeah, see? Like...
It's going well, and we know everything's going to fall apart completely.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the pin to drop.
Seriously. What's his name?
Oh, Robert Ridgely.
That's it, yeah.
He was in Boogie Nights.
Yep.
He was
the Colonel?
The Colonel, yeah.
Thanks, I'm overwhelmed.
What's that in your forehead, pal?
What, where?
Oh. Lesion.
Yep.
Oh, I got whacked in the head with a racquetball.
Ooh, excuse me.
So as his condition worsens, gotcha. So yeah,
he's gonna lose friends.
You're
here.
probably right. He was probably already positive when the movie started.
Right. Oh, yeah. I think so. He was. Yeah. That's why he was talking to his mom.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, no, go back to work.
Yeah.
Is it the contact that everyone's going to be freaking out about later? You know what I mean? Like, he touched my hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guarantee it.
That level of ignorance.
So they're probably not aware that he is a gay man.
They don't.
Yeah.
Probably not, and they definitely not aware that he's sick.
Yeah, because I don't think this is a tolerant bunch.
These aren't those guys.
These are the dinosaurs.
Right. Yeah, really. Yeah. It's just becoming more noticeable.
It's on his nose too. See?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he is like fired for this,
Right.
they let him go. Is that class action then?
Class action involves a lot of plaintiffs. It's good. I mean, you can still sue for wrongful termination.
Okay.
I think. It's
Gotcha.
1992. I don't know.
Also, I'm assuming that's probably what the movie's going to be about.
Sure. Right.
It's obviously a courtroom drama. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Working out of the house here for the rest of the afternoon, so thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
Chandra, you don't think this is just a little too orange for me?
Yeah. That does not look natural.
Trumpian for sure.
Oh, ow.
Andy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think I need to go to the hospital.
Oh, Antonio Banderas. Yeah. Very young.
Yeah. Also an incredibly talented guy.
Yeah. My mom had the biggest crush on him when I was a kid. That's her favorite actor.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm getting out of here, right? Okay. I'll talk to you later. Oh, one more.
Oh, this is my guy. Excuse me, doctor. Hello, hi. Just 1 second.
He was in Silence of the Lambs.
He was one of the bug
He's one of the bug guys. Yeah.
All these are possibilities, but we've got to go forward. Listen to me. He's not going through some painful...
So it's progressing from HIV to
for sure.
full-blown AIDS, yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to help your partner here, okay? Okay. Now, you're not a member of his immediate family. I'm not?
Yeah. That.
Let's do this. Let's find out what the blood work tells us. I will try to give you a specimen.
Yeah. He's got to be the one to play peacemaker here.
And I want you to relax.
I'm relaxed.
Oh, good.
I'm relaxed.
He's got to be the one taking care of everybody.
If you or someone you know has been injured through the fault of others, you may be entitled to a...
I don't know why it's so funny, but it is.
It is. It's Denzel doing a cheesy lawyer commercial.
Andy, this is a disaster. We can't find the revision.
Hey, Bradley Whitford.
I'm telling you, it's not here, Andy. Shelby can't find it either.
Someone sabotaging him.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yep.
So that they're aware of what's happening then, for
They
sure.
are now.
It's not here, Andy.
Not there.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
So they're gonna screw up their own case so they can get rid of him.
That's so dirty.
Yeah.
It's a good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a giant baby.
I don't know why Denzel and a mustache is funny to me too.
Right? Yeah.
It's that big mustache he's got. It's like a cop mustache.
Yeah. Like Ricochet Denzel.
Yeah. You know, some onion rolls, bacon. Yeah, give me a call. Yeah, like Dom Perignon. I don't care how much it costs. Get some nice Dom Perignon. How much?
Give him some cigars too.
Anybody call?
And Andrew Beckett called.
Beckett? Who's Andrew Beckett?
Yeah, you've met. Why would he call him? It's a month later.
Well, what kind of law does he practice? He practices...
Well, it looked like, I mean, everything. It looked like it was,
Maybe he needs a lawyer.
Yeah, but why the ambulance chaser guy?
That's a good point, I guess. Yeah.
You fall into the hole. Now you want to sue the city for negligence, right? Yes.
What?
Yes. Yeah, of course you got to.
God, that's what?
Great.
Oh. Yeah.
Mr. Beckett, come in.
It's been 5 weeks.
It's good to see you again, counselor. Judge Tate, Kendall Construction.
Innocuous.
Yeah.
What happened to your face?
I have AIDS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Getting away from him.
It's just the misinformation, you know.
For sure. Time period, didn't know.
You have a new baby.
Oh,
He looks terrified, yeah.
he does look terrible.
Oh, it's a girl. Congratulations.
This is amazing.
It is
camera
really
work.
good camera
Amazing
work,
camera
yeah.
work.
He's going to disinfect his whole office, isn't he?
Yeah.
You want to sue Wyatt, Wheeler, Hellerman, Tetlow, and Brown?
Correct. I'm seeking representation.
How many lawyers you go to before you call me?
9.
Okay, then that's why he's there. No one would
Yeah.
take his case.
The next day, the complaint vanished. No hard copy.
Or digital.
Yeah.
Miraculously, a copy of the complaint was located at the last minute and...
Okay, so they saved the case, too.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys suck.
Thanks for coming in.
You're fired.
Andy, before we begin, I'd just like to say that everyone in this room is your friend.
No, they're not.
Look how far away they have him.
And no damage was done.
This time. What about next time?
Oh, gross.
Some people think you have an attitude problem, Beckett.
What?
They're coming at him hard here.
Yeah, they are.
Am I being fired?
Not a dumb guy.
This is preposterous. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you're right, Beckett. You don't have an attitude problem.
You have an obligation to tell your employer you had this dreaded, deadly, infectious disease?
No.
Correct. I was sabotaged.
How they found out is what I'm curious about.
Somebody had to know. One of them had to know in the party.
Sure.
Very disappointing.
I don't see a case.
Oh, come on, Denzel.
I have a case.
You do, actually.
Well, thank you for your time, counselor.
He's got to come around.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah. Movies 101.
Right, yeah.
I'm sorry about what happened to you. It's a bitch, you know?
Now he's scared that he's sick.
Oh, come on.
How many gays do you know?
How many you know?
Lots.
Everybody does.
My Aunt Teresa, Cousin Tommy, who lives in Rochester, Eddie Meyer,
He looks so stunned.
Stanley, the guy who's putting in our kitchen cabinets.
Aunt Teresa is gay?
It's like 6 people ago.
Since when?
Probably since she was born.
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't know. Is that yours? Is that mine?
My God.
Now, you can call me old-fashioned, you can call me conservative. Just call me a man.
Wow. Wow, he seemed pretty entrenched. I wonder what brings him around. Because that was...
Honestly, I'm ready for
right.
a redemption arc already. Get there. Please. I don't want to hate you in this movie.
Right. That was pretty rough.
Yeah. Who eats a sandwich like that?
Sideways.
Yeah. Was he also in Silence of the Lambs? He was in Aaron Brockovich.
He wasn't Aaron Brockovich. I can't remember his name. We looked him up because he's been in so many things.
Yeah. Bob?
Yeah.
Batman?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
There is a section on HIV-related discrimination.
Okay, well.
Thank you very much.
This is where he starts to realize he needs to help the
Mouthful
guy.
of sandwich.
Hiding from him.
Oh, Denzel.
Just doesn't want to talk. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable in a research room?
Yeah.
No. Would it make you more comfortable?
Yeah, clearly. Bob.
Oh, Beckett, how you doing?
Oh, nice.
This is good.
Yeah, this is big for him.
Yeah.
Counselor. Huh.
Why are you still standing here, man?
Can you kindly F off?
Right?
Whatever, sir.
Whatever,
God. Whatever. God, that was annoying back in the 90s.
Yeah. Okay, that would just gross me out because it's not.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
We had a close-up on a nose blow.
Yeah. I'm a lawyer.
He's going to represent himself.
That won't
Hey,
go
how's
well.
your baby?
She's wonderful. Great.
What's her name?
Clarice.
That's a beautiful name.
Yep. Turn around.
Come on. Come on.
I'll help.
How'd they find out you have the AIDS?
One of the partners noticed a lesion.
Okay, yeah.
Partners deducing that you have AIDS and terminating you on the basis of that conclusion.
Mm-hmm. That's the real question.
Paralegal there, Melissa Benedict. She showed lesions.
Okay, so he was familiar with it.
Yeah.
The Federal Vocational Rehabilitation Act of 1973 prohibits discrimination against otherwise qualified handicapped persons.
Okay.
But because the prejudice surrounding AIDS exacts a social death which precedes the actual physical one.
God, that's heavy.
Oh, we getting a Sixers game? Nice.
Knicks, probably Knicks.
Next?
Oh, they're Philadelphia. You're right. Philadelphia. That'd be 76ers. Oh, Dr. J. It is a 76ers.
Obviously, he's retired at this point. Still
Yeah.
looks crazy young.
Look at it. Have a good day. Hey, Dr. J, how are you? I love you. You're the best.
Dr. J, how are you?
Need a lawyer for anything. You give me a call. You slip and fall, accidents, anything.
Opportunist. I love it.
TV guy. Yeah, the TV guy.
Yeah, TV guy.
Yeah, fellas, game ruined.
Yep.
Does he frequent those pathetic bars on Chestnut Street? Right.
Of course.
What deviant groups or organizations does he secretly belong to?
God.
Brought AIDS to our annual goddamn family picnic.
We ought to be suing him, Bob.
To sling accusations at me, to call me a bigot.
You know, being a
You
bunch
are
of
a bigot.
lawyers,
Yeah.
you're all idiots.
Yeah.
Like,
You didn't know he was sick, did you, Bob?
Holy shit, did you, Bob?
Oh, they're asking if Bob's going to be honest or not.
No, not really.
not really. Okay, the plot thickens a little.
Yeah, I wonder what Bob's going to say if he goes on in the stand.
Do the right thing, Bob.
Yeah, right.
This, there, my handprints.
Oh.
Beckett's. Isn't that something? Pretty tough life along this poverty so many years.
Yeah, you're right. That's a nice house.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my sister Jill, everybody.
Oh, this is gonna rip my heart out. I can tell
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, today's a good day.
Megan, keep that up. You're doing a great job.
This is just peak Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
This is amazing. He's always just the embodiment of good and everything,
Right.
you know?
I think it's great that you're asking, Andy, but this is really your call.
Nice.
I don't believe there's anything that anyone could say that would make us feel anything but incredibly proud of you.
Okay.
Holy F. Oh, man. Oh. Good people.
Yeah.
Good people. That's refreshing to see that in a movie.
It was, yeah.
When they fired Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS, they broke the law.
Yeah.
Andrew Beckett's performance on the job varied from mediocre,
You better have a paper trail for that.
That's what I'm saying.
successful in his duplicity.
I don't like the smile with that. That seems so gross.
It's off-putting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Andrew Beckett is dying.
Why would you turn to him to say that?
That's cold. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Fact.
You're a monster, lady.
Yeah.
Andrew Beckett is angry.
Okay, you're right about that. I mean,
Yeah.
Andrew Beckett represented your company in a lawsuit in 1990. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Roger Corman.
You were impressed and delighted with the quality of Andrew Beckett's work. Do you recall saying that?
Oh, they got to him.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, I found the work to be merely satisfactory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
He hasn't changed his mind. He's amplified his answer.
I feel like he changed his mind.
Yeah, me too. The judge might be a tough one to crack.
Right. Judge might not be on your
this
side.
is not Danny Glover and
The Rainmaker, yeah.
Yes, we won.
Oh, congratulations. That must have been a very satisfactory experience. Founding fathers authored the Declaration of Independence, and
Yeah.
I believe it says all men are created equal, Angela. God.
Good for you.
If we found that their action was discriminatory, they could no longer do business with the city.
Oh, wow.
You're not getting a little light in the sneakers, are you, pal?
He's high-fiving that.
Yeah, I am, Filco. I'm changing. I'm looking for a hunk, not just any hunk. I mean a man, a real man like you.
That's good.
That's
good.
the only way to make him uncomfortable, yeah.
But a law's been broken. You remember the law, don't you?
Yeah, no, shut up.
Yeah.
Every time he'd come in contact with me, he'd get this look on his face. I referred to it as the "oh God" expression.
He does suck.
Yeah.
So in other words, in your case, there was no behavior on your part which caused you to be infected with the virus?
What does that have to do with anything?
I guess.
Oh, the empathy.
Yeah.
I'm not guilty. I'm not innocent. I'm just trying to survive.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Still, I felt something was wrong, and I can't believe that they're trying to pretend. Said that Mr. Wheeler had a problem with my earrings.
Really?
What?
Mr. Wheeler felt that they were too ethnic, is the word.
Oh, no.
He seems like the type of guy.
Yeah, of course.
I said my earrings are American. They're African American.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in charge of the paralegal department.
Congratulations on your unfettered ascendant.
Oh, I see where she's going with this. Yeah.
The promotion of an obviously intelligent, articulate.
I hate that word when it comes to race.
I think counsel tends to oversimplify the issue somewhat.
Take that note under consideration.
Oh my God, she's playing the devil in this,
I
isn't
know,
she?
it's kind of infuriating me right now,
really is.
honestly.
Yeah. It's the smugness.
It's the smiling.
Yeah.
And the how can you explain? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate you. I hate you.
It's a great case. I saw you on television. I'm a law student at Penn.
Oh,
How you doing?
all right. How are you?
All right.
Saw me on TV.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen you on TV.
I just wanted to tell you, this case, it's tremendously important. And I just wanted to let you...
Good.
You graduate. You give me a call, okay?
All right. Thank you.
He's got cards for everybody.
Listen, Joe.
Yeah?
Would you like to have a drink with me? I just finished a game.
Oh, he's hitting on him.
And my wife is...
I don't pick up people in drugstores every day.
This isn't gonna go well.
Joe, relax.
No, what do you mean relax? You know how to kick...
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Dude.
You want to try and kick my ass, Joe? Asshole.
No, you're the asshole, buddy.
What?
That
Didn't
blew
go
up really
well.
fast, yeah.
I thought it was a nice moment there for a second.
For a second, right?
I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Mr. Beckett was screaming at everybody, and he looked so freaky. And
I'm sorry, that's funny, freaky.
Jamie ran over the court just in time, and everybody just stood there completely.
Jamie is Bradley Whitford, I believe, right?
Probably, right. He's the one that was looking for it.
No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
All right.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Bradley Whitford is in on it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He seemed like he was looking for it pretty hard there. when
He
we saw
was,
him.
yeah. I don't know that he's part of this
This.
scheme.
Yeah.
Is Andrew Beckett the kind of lawyer who misplaces crucial documents?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, there it is.
Why would Mr. Wheeler and the others behave so outrageously? Because they found out Andy was sick?
Yeah, I don't think he's in on it.
Are you a homosexual?
What?
Are you a homosexual? Answer the question.
Whoa.
Booty snatcher, rump roaster, are you gay?
Objection!
It's a weird turn.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins' sexual orientation has nothing to do with this case.
Please have a seat, Miss Kinnear.
What kind of point are you trying to prove here?
Yeah. That came out of the blue there. Is this his frustration boiling over?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know even Andy's like, what?
Yeah, he doesn't know what.
So let's talk about what this case is really all about. The general public's hatred, our loathing, our fear of homosexuals.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of hatred and fear translated into the firing of this particular homosexual.
That's a very dramatic way of getting there, but
Right, yeah. Quite an outburst.
Yeah.
Let the
How
poor
many weeks
man
at
go.
a time would you be out to sea without stopping at port? Any women on board?
Not when I was in the Navy.
He's walking right into this, isn't he?
During these long voyages, months at a time, out to sea, no women in sight.
I can't believe they're letting him go this route on the questions.
Anything going on?
Going on? Like what? What?
Come on, man.
Two sailors down below making flippy flop?
Objection.
Miller?
You had one guy like that. You mean a homosexual?
It was destroying our morale.
Well, he's just walking into this one.
How'd you do that? You wrote him a letter?
We stuck his head in a latrine after 10 of us had used it.
Oh.
Taught him a lesson, didn't you?
Oh, that guy likes that.
Deepest sympathy and compassion for people like Melissa who contracted this terrible disease through no fault of their own.
Man, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
So no compassion for people who got it on, for their fault.
Right? Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Yeah, these people are ghouls.
He's going to walk him there, right? He's going to get him there to where, like, they realize
sure.
what they're saying is stupid.
Yeah.
We may have to flush it out again.
Ugh, imagine having to go through this while you're doing this trial.
We've got to call Barbara.
Nurse Ratchet.
You know something? That stuff is saving your life.
Yeah.
You are worried. We don't have very much time left now, aren't you?
No. No.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah, I mean...
It's coming from a place of genuine concern and
I
care.
think so, yeah.
Gonna start preparing
for the inevitable, maybe you should think about it.
Well, he didn't expect that answer, did he?
I've got a better idea.
It almost looks like the New Girl apartment, doesn't it?
What's that?
It almost looks like the New Girl apartment, doesn't
Kind
it?
of did, yeah, actually. Did they have those costumes just on hand?
I guess
they
so.
look great.
Do you care for something to drink?
Oh, I'll take care of Joe, Maria.
Okay,
Thanks very much.
What is he supposed to be? I can't tell.
Oh, I had a blood transfusion, and I feel great.
Okay,
So
this
you
is
like
later.
it?
Okay, it's not the
I'm a
same.
lawsuit.
Oh, that's fine. That's good.
Hi, Joe Miller. Do I know you? Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that actually looks good. This is a big step for him to even be here, you know.
Is. I mean, how could it not be? I mean, like, you're working on this thing for so long.
Yeah.
You're so close to it. It's just, I genuinely hope he comes away from this changed. I
For
really
sure.
do.
What you pray for?
Baby is healthy. I pray that my wife made it through the delivery. I pray that the Phillies win the pennant.
You're gonna have a wait.
There's a possibility I won't be around to see the end of this trial.
Oh, yeah.
It's Maria Callas.
God, look at this shot. God, this camera work.
It's incredible.
Is the lighting changing too? Yeah, it's definitely shifting. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a scene.
To see that in the theater.
And the lighting just went right back. Just snapped back.
That is incredible.
Jeez, I better get out of here.
I think that's what got him the Oscar right there.
Yeah.
Honestly.
My God. That is a bold scene.
Yeah, how are you not affected by that?
Right. Sorry I woke you up. Dad needed a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a changed man right there.
It really does. And what a way to show that, too.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, that was great.
Possessed of an encyclopedic knowledge of the law, a razor-sharp litigator, genuine leader.
I wonder if he feels bad about any of this.
He has an adventurous spirit.
Yeah, you suck, man.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Do you take risks?
Oh, here we go. I know where this is going.
Have you ever been to the Stallion Showcase Cinema on 21st Street?
This is the you're a degenerate stuff coming, isn't it?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is vital to the issue of credibility.
Is it?
I guess it was 1984, 84, 85.
Is that when he got sick? Is that what they're getting at?
Yeah.
Do you need a break, Mr. Beckett?
No.
He looks pretty run down.
You did everything you could to make sure no one knew that you were...
That's not correct. I never lied about it.
Just never disclosed it.
Yeah.
As a homosexual, one is often forced to conceal one's sexuality.
This looks like a rough jury for him.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
You didn't answer my question. You could have infected Mr. Alvarez at that time. Is that correct?
This is all just you're a bad person stuff that has nothing to do with the case.
Can you see the lesions on your face in this mirror from 3 feet away?
Well, he doesn't have as many
Right.
as he did before.
They're not the same.
No.
No, I can't really see.
Somebody help this guy, man. He's not doing okay.
I hate this case.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Do you have any lesions on any part of your body at this time?
Okay, that's good.
Yes. On my torso.
There we go. That's smart.
My God, what a nightmare. He asked for it.
No, you asked for it.
He is the worst.
He is.
I think they can see him.
Can you see the lesions on your chest in this mirror?
Yes.
This is a really, really good response to what she was doing.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, they even got the judge.
Yeah, the judge was like, damn.
Yeah.
No, I did not fire Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS.
You're lying. That guy looked at the floor on that.
But ultimately, we could no longer ignore the gap between the reality and the promise.
And the timing is really coincidental.
Right.
Was gay and had AIDS. It drove a stake of fear right through your heterosexual heart.
Yes. They were highlighting that, yeah.
Who makes these rules that you're talking about, huh? You?
Read your Bible, Mr. Miller.
Oh,
there it is.
Excuse me, I can't see.
Oh my God.
Let him breathe. Let him breathe.
He's not going to live to the end of this, is he?
No.
I was afraid. I suspected Andy had AIDS.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
informing.
fact that they gave him the most important lawsuit that they ever had for one.
Was he also in Silence of the Lambs?
I can't remember I don't remember who he was.
Who am I going to put in that plane?
Good.
Who can't cut the grade because I want to see if he can rise to the challenge? Or am I going to give that assignment to my best pilot?
Good.
Have you awarded any damages?
I could surprise the old guy was on board too.
Yeah.
And for punitive damages, we award $4,782,000.
Good.
How could they do that?
How could they do that? Because you're guilty.
How could you do that? You
Yeah.
effing monsters. God.
So we take this.
Hey, way to go. There we go.
This would be hard.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh.
What do you call 1,000 lawyers?
Just a joke.
Chain together at the bottom of the ocean.
I think I've heard this one.
I think so too.
I don't know. A good start.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the punchline I was looking for. Yeah, help the man out. Not scared to touch him anymore.
No. And Demi with these close-ups.
No,
Oh man.
It's amazing how they work in a completely different way for a completely different kind of movie.
It's
just good work.
It's so good.
Try to get some rest, okay? I love you, Andy.
Oh, you too, girl.
My sweet boy.
Think I used to have that shirt.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, the lawyer's there.
Was he? I didn't notice him there.
The one from the firm.
Bob?
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Good.
From the get-go, he was the one that was on the outs. Yeah.
Has there ever been a more brutal use of family videos?
I don't think so. That was deeply affecting.
Timmy, you son of a...
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy, that was rough.
Yeah. I mean, rest in peace, Jonathan Demme. I mean, he was a master.
Mother of God.
Yeah. One of the most affecting movies we've done on this channel.
That was very well. I mean, obviously, you have to shout out the director and then the two lead performers.
Yeah, incredible. Everyone brought their A game to this picture.
Yeah.
This is one of the greats. I mean, this is a classic film that we can cross off the bucket list, but also at the same time, I just think this was. I'm blown away by the filmmaking in this.
Yeah, that the scene where the opera, after the party.
That was the Oscar highlight of the film. I feel like, you know what I mean.
It was so bold. You know how bad that could have gone.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
In the hands of lesser people, how off-putting or how just disjointed or not really hitting the mark that scene could have been.
Yeah.
In the hands of less capable people.
From my understanding, we talked about at the beginning, like we said with Tom Hanks, how he started off in comedy. Demme kind of did too. He had two films in particular that were pretty big: Something Wild and then Married to the Mob. And then he had Silence of the Lambs, and then this. I have not seen his earlier work. I know Jeff.
No, I
Daniels,
haven't seen either of those.
Jeff Daniels and I think Michelle Pfeiffer's in a few of them. But to go from that to this elevation of just filmmaking is incredible.
It's a bold transition, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I've been playing in single A ball, and I'm going to go play for the Yankees. You know what I mean?
No,
it's like,
for real.
It's like you can understand somebody transitioning from comedy to drama. People do it all the time, but to go from comedy to just like shoot this high in terms of like just,
storytelling. And
yeah, just new, and it feels new and it feels original.
Better look. I'm sure Demi's very influential on filmmakers today, and as he should be. I just wish that filmmakers would take more of a page from his book, because we need more movies like this.
It was risky, yeah.
That are shot like this, that are, the camera work alone in this film is unlike anything you really see today.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms of it takes your eye. Your eye is with the camera entirely. He does not give you a choice to look at the backgrounds. It shows you exactly what it wants
really
to show
intimate.
you.
Yeah, everything was really intimate. Everything was really close and tight, with a few exceptions. And like the scene where in the courtroom that started, and you couldn't tell because he was so far away who was taking the stand. I thought it was Bob, honestly, because Andy's hair was so thinned out. It's like, oh great, Bob's on the stand, and it wasn't. It was Andy. It's because it started so far back. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that was a wonder that by the time the scene ended, was right there. The camera ended up right there in his face.
As the deposition continued, it just moved into him, and it's like, good Lord, you don't even notice it half the time. It's so subtle. It's subtle while taking a big swing.
Yeah,
and it pays off remarkably. Like, it really does.
Once we started Andy's testimony, it really got intimate.
I really need to dive into his filmography more, because I want more.
I think honestly, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Silence of the Lambs and this might be the only two films of his I've seen now.
Yeah. I'd have to go back and look.
I'd have to look at his films and be like, oh wait, no, I've seen this. I'd have to take a look at it. But
well, you said you saw the remake of The Manchurian Candidate years ago.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Which I still need to check out. I mean, obviously
I need to go back and watch it again. Like I said, I was really not into it, so I was.
Yeah, it's not held in the same regard as those two films we mentioned. But I get why Tom Hanks won the Oscar. I definitely think Denzel was awards worthy as well.
Sure.
And Tony Banderas was fantastic in this movie.
Yeah.
His extended family was also incredible. His mom and dad.
God, they were what was killing me.
Oh God,
it was his family.
They're so sweet.
His supportive family was just such a contrast to everything else that was going on in the movie.
And we should even shout out the antagonist of the film. I mean, like, Jason Robards was incredible.
Yeah, all the guys.
Yeah, Robert Ridgely as well.
Were really good in those villain roles. They were really believable.
And we have to shout them out too, because you don't take a role like that unless you understand the material and you do have empathy for the script.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
and everyone involved in this project, you could tell, cared about the subject
they came to play. Absolutely, they all came to tell the story, and they did it incredibly well. Jason Robards, of course, incredible talent for decades.
Yeah.
What a career.
And I can see how this film is a landmark, and not just for filmmaking, but in terms of this kind of subject matter. Obviously, in the 21st century, we get loads of films that are that cover material like this,
right?
And rightfully so. I'm glad this film exists. I'm glad that it is a pioneer in the landscape.
Yeah, there was some trailblazing here for sure in terms of social commentary.
And I'm gonna watch it again, but it might be a while just because of how heavy it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is one that I'm going to add into my regular rotation. If it's a rainy Sunday afternoon, let's watch Philadelphia.
No, this is a cry and
right. I mean, it's not like Requiem for a Dream level of avoidance,
no,
but still, it's like you're gonna go through it watching this movie.
Requiem for a Dream is a good parallel, because that movie is just everything's bad.
Yeah.
This movie is like there's hope.
I consider Requiem for a Dream to be self-flagellation and a one-time watch and never again kind of movie.
Yeah,
this was not that.
Not at all.
This was quite lovely.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you next, guys. Thanks for being here.
See ya.